Okay, so this video is going to cover how to graph a linear equation. So when it comes to graphing a line, the first thing that we really want to make sure that we do is put it in the proper form. And by the proper form, I mean slope-intercept form, which looks like this: y equals mx plus b. And the reason we want it in this form is because as long as we have it in this form, we know exactly what the slope is and we know exactly what the y-intercept. Because all we have to do is look at the coefficient of x for our slope, and whatever this plus minus number is out here, that's what our y-intercept is. So our first thing is to get our equation in the proper form, which means we need to solve for y. We need to get y all by itself. So if I need to get y all by itself, the first thing I'm going to be doing here is subtracting 3x from either side. On the left-hand side, 3x minus 3x is going to cancel. I'm going to drop down. The minus 4y is equal to. On the right-hand side, to keep with proper format here, notice the x is in front of the plus minus numbers. So I'm going to put the x in front, which means the minus 3x is going to go here, and that 12 is going to go behind it. Also notice that the 3x, there's a minus in front of it, so that minus does stay in front of it here, and that this 12 was positive, and it stays positive when I move it over. The only other thing left to do in order to get this in the proper format is to divide out the coefficient. Notice that is negative 4 times y, so the opposite would be to divide, which means I need to divide everything by negative 4. And let's go ahead and simplify this. So on the left-hand side, negative 4 divided by negative 4 cancels, leaving us with y is equal to a negative over a negative is positive. Otherwise, 3 divided by 4 gives us 3/4 x. And over here we have a positive over a negative, so different signs is negative. Otherwise, 12 divided by 4 is 3. So what this tells us is that our slope is 3/4, and that our y-intercept is going to cross at 0, negative 3. This minus 3 tells us that when we look at our graph, our y-intercept is going to be crossing down 3. That is exactly what that minus 3 said. If that were a plus 2, then I would have gone up 2 and put my point there. So essentially, whatever that plus or minus number is, that's exactly where we're going to go on our y-axis. Otherwise, let me go ahead and fill in the rest of my graph so we can finish graphing this line here. So we already went ahead and took care of the y-intercept. When it does come to graphing, you do always want to start with your y-intercept or whatever point it is that you're given. And once you have that point graphed, and again, I have this minus 3 from this minus 3 right over here in our equation. Otherwise, after that, I'm going to be looking at my slope, which is a 3/4. Now remember, slope means rise over run. Whatever the number in my numerator is, which I have a 3 here, that's how much I'm going to be going up. And the denominator means how much I'm going to be going over. So by that, I'm going to be rising 3, running 4. So what that means is from my point, go up 3, 1, 2, 3, and over 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means up 3 to the right 4 because we have a positive slope. And once we have that point graphed, we're going to just connect the dots, and we have our line. So again, we do have a positive slope here, so remember our line does need to be going in the positive direction, which essentially means just from looking at it from left to right, our line is increasing. It's going upstairs, uphill. That is a positive direction. And notice this 3/4 is positive, and I am moving up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then over 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's how we moved according to that slope.